Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Tammy Talks here. Let's go ahead and get into Married at First Sight. Season 14, episode 10, Mighty Mighty Boston Bonds. So let's talk Steve and Noi. If you're brand new to my channel, I do breakdowns of various TV shows, both scripted and reality, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every recap. For Married at First Sight, I give each couple their own dedicated video, highlighting what happened with them throughout the episode. So if you enjoy that type of content, go ahead and consider hitting that subscribe button, thumbsing up the video, and then hopping into the comment section afterwards so that we can chit chat about it. A huge thank you to everybody that helped me get to 4,000 subscribers. A lot of it comes from you all that watch my Married at First Sight recaps. So I super appreciate all the support and all that good stuff. If you have not already, please consider hitting that subscribe button, sharing me with a friend. Little things like that do help out us smaller content creators. So let's go ahead and get into this. So they start off with Dr. Viviana right out the gate. Dr. V is over at their house because we're going to talk about the intimacy and that type of stuff. Noi feels that she is still getting comfortable with Steve, okay? So, which is really interesting to me, how you still feel like you're getting comfortable with him, but yet you love him. Steve points out, she has trouble vocalizing herself when there are issues. Because Steve is not going to let it go that you got up and walked out because, he told you overcooked the noodles. So Noi said that she does shut down when she is upset, because she gets so upset that she says hurtful things to people, and she just says the first thing that comes to mind, and she doesn't want to do that. And people like that are very intriguing to me. So you mean that you get so upset with somebody that you just go that in? That is mystifying to me. People that get so upset, they get so angry in a situation that they ready to just raise you for filth and just throw your life back at you. But okay. She said no, she did not truly understand how badly she hurt him by leaving. No, you didn't understand how much that would hurt somebody or upset somebody for you to get up and leave, not let them know where you're going, not respond to any of their phone calls or their text messages, and to just completely ignore them, and then to come back the next day like nothing happened. You don't see how that could be upsetting? Noi's not all up there, y'all. I'm telling y'all, Noi is not all together upstairs. The elevator ain't going up to the penthouse. So Steve tells her that something has to change because her communication is not sustainable. Steve is not going to play them childish games with you. What you're not going to do is walk out on Steve again and not tell him where you're going, what you're doing, who you're with, where are you, if you're safe, or anything like that. Steve is also still very disgusted at the fact that you got on social media and put up that post the way you did. You don't rub Steve the wrong way. Steve wants her to be able to tell him if something that he does is upsetting her right away so they can address it and they can work through it. Dr. Viviana said, yeah, don't you want him to tell you in the same manner? Give or take, girl. They didn't get on a question about Noi saying that she's still kind of concerned and questions their financial security at this point. Again, Steve asked this dumbass question if she doubts his ability to make money. Steve, that's not the point. And I want Steve to stop using that as an excuse, too. She's not doubting that you can make money. She's doubting you making money right now. And a large part of that, as we all have said, is the fact that Steve has clearly not told Noi about his plan. Give her an outline. Show her your financials. Let her know how you plan to be a freelancer. But you saying, when we need money, I'll go back to work, that would make me nervous too. And I guess the fact that Steve has an issue with that is weird, because it's not like you both agreed to this, right? It would be different if this was something that you both agreed to do You talk through, and now Noi is backpedaling on you, and she's questioning you. You came into this marriage clearly under false pretenses about what you did, and you're now not telling her how you're making money. So Steve says, Noi said no. I don't doubt your ability to make money. I just haven't seen you do it. So he said if he works, this is where it gets good, y'all. Steve said that if he works, the house won't be as clean and the food won't be as good. He said, you like the food, don't you? The food is good. You like having a clean house, don't you? If I go back to work, we can't do that. No, he said, sure we can. Because we can split it. And she said, those are excuses. So Dr. Viviana asked, would she be okay? Would she be okay with entertaining the idea of having a stay-at-home husband? Noi said no. That is not how she envisions her life. And I'm going to tell you now, Steve, if she does not envision having a stay-at-home husband now, she will not envision having a stay-at-home husband on decision day. She will not envision having a stay-at-home husband in a couple years. So what you need to do is, if you want to be a stay-at-home husband or a stay-at-home dad, and that's what you want to do, then you need to go and find somebody that is perfectly okay with that, because Noi just isn't. And a big part of why she isn't is because she was not given the choice to be. She was not given a choice to be. This isn't something that they talked about. It's not like they said, all right, we're going to work, and then, you know what, Steve, in 2 years, after we've gotten enough money and we've lived off of maybe my salary for a while, and we've put more of your money into savings, and we did all these other necessary steps, then yeah, we can talk about, weaning you into it. Let's start off with you switching down to just maybe part-time. We'll see how the part-time works. Then we can switch into going down to that. But for you to just flat out keep saying you don't want to work, and you're not telling her why, yeah, then that's the issue. And it's weird, and I think it's very childish of Steve that he's not communicating that effectively with her. That is weird. I want one of the experts to flat out say, Steve, show her your financials. Tell her what it is you will be doing while you are not working a typical 9 to 5, because that's really what the issue is. Noi don't know what you're going to be doing. And it's weird that Steve kind of feels that he automatically goes to the defense of, you're doubting that I can make money. Hell yeah, I'm doubting you can make money, because you're not making any now. You're operating off of spending your savings. So why wouldn't she doubt that you can make money? You haven't shown her that you can. So they do their little intimacy box. Noi didn't know what a body shot was. So then they asked some questions. Steve said that they should try taking a shower together and washing the other one up with soap. Steve, do you have an issue with Noi not showering or not bathing? Is that what you're getting at? I do get how that can be sexual and stuff like that, but I feel like that's just something that you just do. We don't have to plan on that. Next time she's in the shower, slip in the shower with her. Or if y'all are showering together already, just start doing it. But I don't think this really fits the bill of what the question was asking. Noi, however, wants to have sex in a semi-public place. Steve said easy. He said he has ideas on how that could work. He just wants to make sure they don't get in trouble. See, Steve got time because he don't work during the day. Steve has time to go around and find all these places and do all that other type of stuff. Somebody on Twitter said that Elijah needs to marry Steve if he wants the house spick and span and a home cooked meal, because Steve is on it. That's what Steve wants to do. Noi feels that Noi's fears are that the marriage will end and of her not being enough. Steve fears that they won't grow together in the ways that they need to for the other. Basically, Steve is scared that Noi is not going to agree to let him be a stay-at-home husband. That is Steve's fear. He didn't want to say it that way, but that's what Steve's fear is. Because he said agree to grow together in the ways that they need to for the other. Steve wants her to get on board with him working from home. I'm sorry, not working from home, with him not working and being a stay-at-home husband so he can dream. Now Steve keeps saying dream. What are you dreaming of? Are you trying to build something? Do you have like an app or something you want to build? Do you have your own company in mind that you wanna start? I think Steve has to, and I know we keep saying it, and it's like a broken record at this point, but Steve has to let Noi know what his plans are. No one is going to be okay with you just saying, when I need money, I'll work. Because if the rent is due tomorrow, damn it, are you able to go get that money today? That's the thing. If a major expense comes up and we have to buy a water heater, or some pipes burst, or the furnace goes out, or something like that, let's say by chance we don't have the money because you're not working. Are you able to, like how are you going to get that money right away? You see what I'm saying? So there are a lot of facets to that, and I don't know why he even blames, or why he even has a problem with the fact that Noi is concerned about that. So during the girls' trip, Noi thinks that they are almost a little too comfortable. She said there is no chasing with them. They've settled in so good together that he just doesn't know, that she just doesn't, she hopes that they haven't sabotaged themselves yet. And then Steve tells the guys that he told Noi that he loves her. I feel like this is going to go 50-50, but if Noi is going to truly think about herself and what her needs are and what is going to be best for her in the long run, she should say no on decision day because you are not comfortable with his working situation. That's just what it is. If you have not already, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, hop into the comment section, y'all. Let's talk about it. Catch you guys in the next one.